Hi, hello, it's Christiana-Simon. If you are feeling creatively stuck, this is the video for you. I'm going to talk about 5 different ways I get unstuck when I feel like I can't create, when I feel like I can't write. No matter your medium, these are all things that I've found throughout my artistic journey are super helpful. Number 1, journal. Now, I know this is like a really common thing. People are like, oh, just journal how you feel. But I have a thing that always helps me, which is stream of consciousness writing, which means that I just put the pen down, I set a timer for 3 or 5 minutes, and I don't stop. Even if I have to repeat a sentence, I just journal, get everything out. Sometimes I start with a writing prompt, like, why do I feel stuck? Or what's going on in my life? And I let it go. And then looking back and reflecting on that can sometimes help get me unstuck because there might be things going on that I'm not even aware of. Number 2 is try a different medium. I know this sounds weird, but I am normally a sculptor, photographer, model, videographer, and I've been painting a lot recently. I don't know why, but being able to just like sit with a totally different medium and try to express myself in something I'm not super comfortable with makes me feel so much more relaxed when I get back to my new medium and way more confident in whatever I create. The third thing is to talk to other creatives. Even if you don't know anybody else that's doing what you're doing, there's the internet. Like, search some people on Instagram, look up a Facebook group, and find some other creatives. I promise you other people are struggling in the same ways, and just being able to have those creative conversations can often help to get you unstuck way faster than you think. Number 4, feng shui your environment. Especially nowadays when we're stuck inside, it's really hard to find inspiration looking around, but I found that just feng shuiing the room a little bit, moving things to different locations than they normally are, even just flipping your wardrobe. We are getting to seasons changing here in America, and if you flip your wardrobe and get some of that spring and summer clothes out, you might find yourself just being inspired by the mere clothes that you put on. So that's a huge thing. If you don't have any blank wall space in your house, I would highly recommend moving things around so you have that kind of blank canvas that when you like look at all the busyness and the mess, if you can find a spot that you just kind of like zone in on and it's just like totally blank, I found that like that kind of like whitewashing of your what's in front of you can really help to develop the like whatever's going on subconsciously can kind of make its way forward without being influenced by the same things you see around you constantly. The next thing is a big one, which is inspire yourself. So never be afraid to steal your own ideas. If you are a photographer or model, I'm specifically talking to you about this. Look through your old photos that you've taken with people. Think about your favorite photo shoots that you've done. Recreate them, redo them, edit those photos in totally different ways. If you modeled an outfit that you loved, put that outfit on, walk around your house. Remember what it felt like to feel inspired in those clothes. If you're a writer, specifically, writer's block sucks. I always have 2 or 3 different things that I'm working on at one time. That way I can like bounce to and from each thing, and it kind of gives your brain like a refresher, so that way when you hop back in. The biggest thing about all of this is if you're feeling creatively stuck, know it's normal. You wouldn't be the artistic genius that you are if you weren't feeling stuck, because we are human. So have some grace with yourself. This is a weird time to be creating art. Don't feel like you need to be, but write down every idea that you have, even if it's really small, even if it's like, oh man, I would kill to just like look at a flower right now. Go outside and grab a flower and press it. Try pressing flowers. Like, there's so many different art mediums that you've probably never thought about exploring, that now is the perfect time to kind of like get on Pinterest, make some mood boards. There's so much coming for us as soon as this is lifted, just to be able to be outside and enjoy art again. And I'm so excited to see what everybody creates. If you're inside and you're feeling stuck, sometimes you don't need to be making things. Rest is beautiful, and in resting and sitting back and reflecting, I think that you'll be able to find some new inspiration and some new energy to be able to really create once you're back in it. So those are my tips on how to be creative. If you have any extra ones, put them in the comments, things that you found that have worked for you as a creative. I'm sure we'd all benefit from them. Have a good day.